ever find yourself off track with your goals and not where you want to be in life? I get it. Recently, a business coach told the reason of why you keep getting off track is that you are acting on your mood. If you don't feel like writing, working out, or doing client outreach, then you don't do that. And that might be why you are constantly falling off track as well. The key is to forget about how you feel and do it anyway. As Jim Rohn said, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. You may be lacking self-confidence, which can be improved if you are determined to make it happen. Your comeback starts now. 4 ways to get your life back on track. Number 1. Admit you are not where you want to be. It's time to be brutally honest with yourself and admit what's going on. You can have a conversation with someone you trust, or even write down in a journal, honestly and openly, where you currently at in life, what you are doing wrong and where you want to be. Admit there's a problem and your brain will start working autonomously to find a solution. If you ignore the problem, it won't magically get better. In fact, this enforces quitting and will make it worse. Say what you are really feeling and then ask yourself, why are you feeling this way? Ask yourself, what will happen if you don't get back on track? Where you will be in 3 months, 6 months, or an year if you don't change? Identify your reasons. Open yourself up and develop a plan to adopt and overcome. Yes, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Number 2, stop thinking, start doing. As the world's most disciplined man, Craig Ballantyne said, action beats anxiety, motion beats meditation, and work beats worry. Sometimes sitting around thinking is the worst thing you can do. Overthinking drains your energy, making the problem feel overwhelming, and is the best way to hold yourself back from taking action. Instead, take consistent, small actions. Every great journey begins with a small step. Action cures perfectionism. It helps you create momentum to keep the ball rolling. Number 3, celebrate your victories. Let's say you are trying to get into the habit of working out, but you are ditched the resolution and haven't seen the inside of a gym in a while. To reignite your fire, keep it simple and start by doing some push-ups or bodyweight lunges at home. Celebrate this small victory. Pat yourself on the back, get excited, and jump around. Change your psychology to change your mindset. Small victories lead to the bigger results. Your brain loves celebrations, as the feel-good chemical dopamine is released, thus training your brain to seek more results. Now think, what other kinds of victories can you get? Start doing anything you have been putting off in small doses and then celebrate. Victories, no matter how big or small, can change your mood and help you keep going, creating a new habit in the process. Number 4, accountability is key. Sometimes you just need someone else to support you on your quest. Whether it's to lose weight, start a business, or change the world. Accountability can be a great way to help you stay disciplined. Don't be too proud to enroll in a program or hire a coach to help you stay consistent and maintain productivity. Over time, discipline does become an automatic habit even when you might put it off. Don't let your lazy brain and feelings get in the way of creating the life of your dreams. Forget what you feel. Remember what you deserve.